let's give this a whirl. Hi guys. Alright. Let's see. Okay, let's get ourselves set up. Okay. Alright, hi guys. Okay, so what I'm gonna do today, so I can actually see my phone screen a lot closer, is bring it up on my computer. Okay, Alright. Let's see what's going on. Hi Monalee, how are you, darling? Alright, sweet. Okay, so, right, this is wild. Alright, this is going to make my life so much easier, being able to read everything from my computer. Alright, let's me get ready through this. For those of you who are just kind of watching me get ready, all you're going to need is 2 pillows and maybe a yoga mat, maybe just your mattress, whatever feels good. 100% you can do this in bed. I will say that every week, and I mean it. Personally, if I wasn't teaching this, I would probably be doing this in bed, because, I mean, why not? Alright, so, okay. Alright, I'm gonna multitask with this. Okay, I'm gonna start that, and then, actually, nope, I don't want to do that. As you can tell, I'm a technology whiz. Okay, leave this. I don't want that. Alright, I'm so close. No. Okay, delete. Alright, sweet. Hi, for those of you just coming on again, part 2, all you're gonna need is 2 pillows. Alright, where was this thing? I just saw it. Okay. Oh, right. I'm just trying to like get this to play on my computer with. Okay, come on. Alright. Oh, here we go. Sweet. Okay. Yay, alright, I got it. I think. Alright. I'll start my little. Oh, no, I don't have it. I really tried my best to get this, you guys. Alright. Oh, okay. Sweet. Alright. Okay, cool. I'm gonna hope that. Okay, I'm gonna just assume that I can see the comments as they're popping up and that this is gonna work. Alright. So, okay, I know the video is a little bit delayed. Sweet. Okay, sick. Alright, I'm gonna get my little setup here and it'll be all good to go. Alright, so, hi, hello. It is 8 o'clock, and good evening, Ariana. So, as you maybe can or can't tell, I'm just in my pajamas. Feel free to change into yours if you'd like. Please just sincerely be as comfortable as possible for this. You don't need to be in athletic wear. You barely need to be on a yoga mat. Being on your bed is totally all good. All of these poses are mattress friendly. And yeah, this is just really something to make your body feel good and make yourself comfortable. And yeah, I'm gonna move this over here. So first, hi, hello, I'm MacKenzie if we've never met before, and welcome to some bedtime yoga. All you're gonna need is just your 2 pillows, But you don't really need it for this first pose, so just go ahead and put those off to the side. We can just go ahead and get started. So, I gotta swipe down on the comments so I can actually make sure you guys can see my body, if I can do that. Okay, turns out I can't do that. Sick. All right, so starting on our stomachs, you'll just take a moment to move my body back and be in frame, to just kind of put your hands on top of one another and just turn your head to the side, whatever ear feels natural. And just take this moment to come into the space. Allow the body to get heavy here. There's only one pose tonight where we're remotely just trying to sit up and hold our bodies up. Every other pose tonight is fully just giving into gravity, being passive, and just really getting ready for bed. As you're ready, you'll just start to put a bend into your right leg. And you might choose to stay here if you feel plenty in your quad already, or you can choose to reach back with your right hand and just pull the right heel down towards the right glute. Pulling the heel in closer to the hips. Now, noting that the quads are naturally a pretty tight muscle, we don't do a whole lot of opening of the quad. So if this is already super, super intense for you, allow the heel to fall away from the glute. Just finding something that is truly comfortable, something that you can breathe in, that you can relax into. Knowing that this is your practice, only you know how your body feels, and really just take this next 30-40 minutes to just really connect in with the body. Listen to what it's telling you, whether that's telling you that the sensation is too much or too little. That's kind of where yoga gets its more meditative aspect, is because moment to moment we have to listen to what our body's telling us. And allowing yourselves to listen and then change your pose accordingly. So checking in with your body here. Do you want to come out of this a little bit? Do you maybe want to pull the heel closer to the glute? Knowing we have about 3 more rounds of breath here. Feel free to just go ahead, close the eyes. Taking those nice slow breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then just starting to release, you'll extend that right leg long, right hand comes back underneath the head, and just take a moment to rest here. Feel that difference between the right leg and the left leg. That difference and that openness you create in just a matter of minutes. All of these poses tonight are really kind of targeted towards getting those nice big openings. Especially maybe after a day of just doing nothing but sitting, or maybe a week of doing nothing but sitting. This is just something to really open your body up so it's not too locked up. Putting a bend into the left leg now, make your way into the other side, reach back with the left hand. Doing whatever grip feels natural for your hand, whether that's the left hand grabbing for the outside or inside of the left foot. It's just going to depend on how your shoulders shaped. No one variation is better than the other. One's just going to feel a little bit more natural and a little bit more comfortable. And take that same amount of time here to get settled as you did on the other side. Knowing that the left side of your body might be different from the right. It might need something else. It might be tighter. It might be more open. So take that moment, close the eyes. start to bring the awareness into the front of that left leg. Seeing what it is your body's kind of telling you here. Are you happy with your variation? Do you want to come out of this a little bit? Do you want to go deeper? For those of you at home who are choosing to go a little bit deeper, make sure that you're not coming into a variation that's so intense that it starts to wake you up. This is, again, it's bedtime yoga. We're getting ready to just go to sleep. So allowing the body to stay calm. Just a few more rounds of breath here. Maybe you pull the healing closer. Maybe you come out of this a little bit. Starting to unwind, re-extend that left leg nice and long. Take the hands back underneath the head and just rest that head down. Letting your awareness travel down through the fronts of the legs. Feeling that openness. From here, you'll just start to press your way up onto a seat at the back of your mat. Legs are gonna come out in front of you. And from here is where we're gonna grab our pillows for the first time. So I'm double checking to make sure I don't have any comments. So now, depending on what it is you're trying to target with your practice, we'll be taking a forward fold. If it feels more natural to your legs to take your legs a little bit wider apart, please feel free to do that. Personally, I'll be keeping my legs a little bit closer together. And if you're wanting to target more through your hamstrings and open through your hamstrings, you can just take one pillow, sitting on that pillow, walk the hips back, and then just fold the body forward, keeping the legs really straight. Or if you're like me and you maybe have a little bit of low back grief, you can take that other pillow, slide it underneath the knees. You'll still get some hamstring opening. And then just start to fold the chest over the thighs. From here, as we're able to get the chest to really melt onto the thighs, the moment the chest is melting onto the thighs, the low back is able to release and open up because it feels supported. But take a moment here. Let your head and neck hang heavy. Get settled in the variation that works for you. And those same rules apply here. How does this variation feel for your body? Is it too little? Is it too much? Would you be more comfortable if you changed your legs, if you moved your head, if you moved your hands? Any micro adjustment that feels natural, go with it, take that. Again, just using this time here to just connect with the body. Bringing your awareness towards your breath. Just start to notice your natural pace of breathing. Maybe you choose to slow it down, be a little bit more conscious with the breath. Slow breaths in through the nose and slow exhales out through the mouth. Imagining that with each exhale, you're able to get softer in the body. All you have to do here is give into gravity. If you feel like you're fighting with the hamstrings or your low back or you're really tense through the fingers, just change your variation. Maybe come out of this a little bit. Again, we're getting ready for bed, so we're not trying to fight our bodies on anything. Do what it is you need to do to make yourself comfortable here, to make yourself happy. Slowly starting to unwind. Take your time sitting back up. Remove the pillow out from under your knees if that's where it was. Take the other pillow out from underneath your hips. Moving both of your pillows off to the side towards just the top of your head so you can grab it really easily. Just slowly start to recline all the way down onto your backs. From here, we'll be remaining on our backs for the remainder of practice. So try your best to just keep the eyes closed as if you're already going to sleep. By practicing with our eyes closed, we're really able to focus on how it is poses feel rather than how they look. Start to bring a bend into the legs. Soles of the feet are resting on the mat if they aren't already. From here, your inhale, you'll pull your right knee into the chest. From here, your hands will begin to interlace behind the back of your right thigh, and you'll start to straighten your right foot up towards the ceiling. So extending that right leg nice and straight towards the ceiling. If this is a little too intense on that right hamstring, you might just keep a bend through the right knee. Everyone making sure that they're not locking out through your right knee, at least a micro bend. Being soft here. So not too active through that right foot, through that lifted foot. If you seek more sensation, you can pull your right leg closer towards your face. You can choose to straighten the left leg long towards the bottom of the mat. You might choose to walk the hands up towards the calf. If you choose to take the hands higher, make sure you're relaxed through the shoulders. Take your moment to settle into this. Feel the weight of your body get heavier on the mat. Feeling the earth pull you down. As if you have roots growing out of your body and into the earth, you're just getting heavier and heavier. Bringing awareness towards your hands. Can you relax through the fingers? Can you relax through both feet? Can you relax through the shoulders? And can you give a little smile? Starting to unwind, everyone will bring a bend back into both legs, soles of the feet rest on the mat. Taking that moment in between the right side and the left side. And as you're ready, inhale, pull the left knee into your chest. Start to interlace the fingers behind the back of the left leg, and then start to straighten your left foot out towards the ceiling. Now, especially depending on which foot is your dominant foot, one hamstring might be a little bit tighter than the other. That's completely normal, it's completely okay. Just acknowledge which side feels a little bit different, and if you need a different variation here. Reminders for your options. If it's too much, you can add a greater bend through the left leg. If you want more sensation, the hands can go up higher on the left leg. You have the option to extend your right leg long, or pull your left foot closer towards your face. Taking that moment to play around, figure out what feels good. And once you've found that sweet spot for everyone, take that moment to relax here. At least a micro bend through your left leg. Relax through the left foot. Relax through the right foot. Feel your hips get heavy on the mat. Your low back press down into the bed or onto your yoga mat. Bringing awareness to your hands. Can you relax the fingers? Can you relax the shoulders? Allowing the shoulder blades to also get heavy on the mat. Feeling all of your back press down into the ground beneath you. Feeling your body get heavy. Relaxing through the forehead. Soften through the jaw, let the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. Feeling the skull get heavy on the mat, feeling that heaviness. Starting to unwind. Slowly release your left leg. Both soles of the feet come and rest on the mat. Take a moment to extend your legs long, just as a moment to pause and reconnect with the body. Taking that moment to feel the fronts of the thighs and then the back. Bringing the bend back into both knees, soles of the feet return down onto the mat. Your inhale, you'll start to pull the right knee into the chest one more time. Keeping your left leg bent, your right ankle will cross over and past your left knee. Your right hand is going to press into your right thigh, pressing the leg open and away from you. Now for some of you, that might be where you choose to stay tonight if that feels good in your body. Or you can choose to interlace the fingers behind the left thigh, letting the left foot pick up and off the mat. Regardless of your variation, flex slightly through your right foot just as a way to protect your right knee. For those of you with your left foot lifted, you might choose to put a bend in the left knee and then wrap the hands around the left calf. Ways to intensify this pose are to pull the knees closer towards the chest. And if this is too much, then just go in the opposite direction. Allow your knees to fall away from the chest. Regardless of your variation, try to imagine that left knee pulling ever so slightly towards the left side of your mat. Taking that moment to feel that sensation going through the right hip. Making sure that you can breathe here, that you're comfortable, that you can relax, that the sensation is not too great, that the body's waking up again. And allowing that awareness to travel out of the hips. And once again to the back, feeling the base of the spine all the way up to the shoulders, pressing down firmly into the mat. Feeling the head become heavy here. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Relaxing through those fingers. And then starting to unwind. Let the soles of your feet come down to the mat. Take a moment to extend your legs long towards the bottom of the mat. Feeling the difference between the right hip and the left hip. Bringing the bend back into the knees. Your inhale, you'll pull the left knee into the chest. Your left ankle will cross over and past your right knee. Left hand presses into the thigh. Remembering that you can choose to stay here if this feels good for your body. And if you seek more sensation, start to interlace the fingers either behind the right thigh or the right calf. Those same options to pull the knees closer towards the chest or farther away. Honoring and acknowledging if this side of your body feels different than the other. With each side, even if one side is tighter than the other, that's why we don't try to necessarily match the exact same variation. We're not concerned with how the yoga is looking, but focusing more on how it's feeling. So try to match the sensation that you felt on the right side with this side. And once you've found that sweet spot, that right amount, that good variation for you, Allow yourself to become heavy, to melt into the mat, to become soft. A reminder to just pull your right knee ever so slightly towards the right. Starting to unwind. Extending both legs long to the bottom of the mat. From here, you have an option to take one of your pillows and take it underneath your head if your head is a little bit uncomfortable laying on the ground after this point. And then you'll take that second pillow and just pull it over towards the left side of your lower body. From here, your inhale, you'll pull the right knee into the chest and keep your left leg extended long. Your left hand will come to the outside of the right thigh, and as you exhale, let the left hand guide the right knee across the body and onto that pillow. Focusing more on keeping your right shoulder grounded into the mat, let your head roll over to the right. If you kind of struggle with keeping the right shoulder grounded down while having the right knee staying on that pillow, bend the pillow that's underneath your right knee in half to give you a little bit more leverage, a little bit more support. And take a moment here in this twist, see how your body feels. You might play with moving the knee a little bit higher up the body, closer towards the chest to get this twist to focus more on your middle back rather than your lower back. And you can choose to stay here if you're really just wanting to wring out the spine and get that nice spine stretch. Or you can start to put a bend through your left leg, and your right hand can reach for your left foot, pulling your left foot closer towards the hips. For those of you who decided to catch the left foot with your right hand, if holding the left foot with your right hand is basically just too much effort, if the body's really having to work to reach, just allow the hand to let go of the foot. And just simply keep that left knee bent. extend your right leg and your left leg back long towards the bottom of the mat. Taking that pillow that was underneath your knee and moving it to the right side of your body. Folding that pillow in half if you need it. You're inhaling, pull the left knee into the chest. And your right hand will guide the left knee over and across the body onto that pillow. Allow the head to roll over to the left. Left shoulder grounds down. Take a moment to pause here in this variation, the same way we did on the other side. Rocking up maybe a little bit more onto that right hip to give you some better leverage. And then for those of you who added that bend on the other side, start to bend the right leg, catching the right foot with the left hand, left shoulder still grounds down on the mat. And then starting to unwind, you guys. Everyone will start to just extend those legs nice and back long. I'm sorry if you're really comfortable with the pillow underneath your head, but just taking that out from underneath your head. Put a bend back into both legs once again. Soles of the feet will come to touch and you'll spread the knees nice and far apart. And then taking each of your pillows, you'll slide them underneath the thighs just to give yourself enough support so that the legs don't feel like they're just hanging in air. You can have the pillows as layered and stacked on top of each other as you'd like, or maybe as flat as you'd like if you're seeking for a deeper opening, a deeper stretch. But the reason why we use pillows and why we use props is because when the body feels that there's a floor underneath it and that it has that support, the muscles feel that it's safe, that they can open up, that they can relax. So sometimes people don't want to use props because they think it kind of hurts their practice, but the reality is you actually get a greater opening with them. And then reaching your arms high above your head, get nice and expansive with this. Creating that space through the side bodies, through the abdomen. Taking that moment once again to just tune in with the body. Feeling the weight of your as well as your sacrum pressed against the floor. Feeling that sensation of both feet being pressed against one another, but being soft. Traveling the awareness up through the legs, through the left calf, through the right calf, into the knees, up through your hamstrings, your quads, your inner thighs, feeling the fronts and the backs of your hips, feeling the low back press into the mat, traveling up the spine. Let the awareness travel all the way up and out through the arms, through the fingertips. You can choose to stay here in this pose as long as you'd like, or you just might start to straighten the legs out, maybe stacking those pillows underneath the knees, coming into that final Savasana pose, that final pose of resting. Bringing your awareness to the physical body one more time. Feeling the breath, the air around you, the floor beneath you. Giving into gravity, melting into your mat. You guys can choose to stay on your backs for as little or as long as you'd like. I hope you guys sleep really well. Again, my name's MacKenzie, so if you have any questions, please feel free to comment them. I'll try to respond. Other than that, you guys, the light in me honors and respects that exact same light in you. So namaste.